Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I try to explain the concept of Miller indices and different type of crystal planes. I try to explain this topic very clearly. I don't know whether I can do it or not. Just follow the explanation. At first, what is Miller indices? Miller indices mainly a form of notation in crystallography to specify a plane. This is basically a form of notation which specify or which by which we can know what is the orientation of the plane or what type of plane it is. Next, why we use Miller indices? First of all, the atomic density in different crystal plane is different. That's why the physical properties of that plane is different from another type of plane. Like the atomic density or defect density in 100 plane is different from 111 plane, and that's why their characteristics is also different. To know what is the orientation of the plane and what type of plane it is, at first we have to know what is Miller indices and how we can draw a crystal plane. Second thing is that now to know of the orientation of the atomic plane. Mainly for these two reasons, we have to know what is Miller indices and why we use the crystallographic plane concept. Third thing is that now how to find a Miller indices. How to find the Miller indices? For that, we have to know the 3 points. First point is the intercept, that is the intercept of a point. Then take the reciprocal of that intercept, and if the third one is if the reciprocal is a fraction, then convert it into an integer. This is the 3 main thing to find a Miller indices or to draw a Miller plane. First of all, take an intercept of a point, then take reciprocal of that intercept, and third one is if the reciprocal is a fraction, then convert it to an integer. And by which notation we are write the Miller indices or Miller plane is the, in first bracket, that is H, K and L. H is the reciprocal of x intercept, K is the reciprocal of y intercept, and L is the reciprocal of z intercept. And there is no comma or no dot in between HK or KL. This is the notation of Miller indices or Miller plane. Now, by giving an example, I can clarify what this actually means. Now, this is a cubic lattice, and in this cubic lattice, one important thing is that the edge length of the cube is 1 unit. The edge length of the cube is 1 unit. That is, if we are taking this point is as origin, then the length of this length of this is 1, this length of this is 1, and this length of this is 1. This cube is not drawn by scale, but actually this is a unit cube, that is the edge length of each cube, edge length is 1 in each side, that is in x axis this is 1, that is in y axis this is 1, and that is in z axis this is 1, and it is the 0 0 0 point, that is it we are taking it as the origin. Now very simple, at first we are drawing very simple plane, that is 1 1 1 plane. Now take the intercept x is equal to 1, that is x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 1. X is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to 1. Then reciprocal of it is, reciprocal of 1 is 1, that is h is equal to 1. Reciprocal of 1, that is in y axis the intercept is 1, that is k is 1 and also L is 1. And this plane, by joining these 3 points, which plane we get, this is the 1 1 1 plane. This plane is the 1 1 1 plane and this is the Miller notation, that is 1 1 1. This is H, K and L and this plane is the 1 1 1 plane. The intercepts are 1 1 and reciprocal of the intercept is also 1 1 1. Just take the point at 1, that is, as this is unit cube, that's why the 1 point is this point. In y axis the 1 point is this point and in z axis the 1 point is this point, and by joining these 3, what plane we get? This plane is the 1 1 1 plane. Now take another example, that is when intercepts are half, that is x is equal to half, y is equal to half and z is equal to half. And I am taking again, telling again that these are not in scale. I just take it arbitrarily, and this point, if this point is half of the length, that is half, this point is half, intercept is half, this intercept is half and this intercept is half, and the plane what we get, this plane is which plane? Now these are the intercept. Now take the reciprocal of the intercept, that is the reciprocal of half is 2, for that is the h is equal to 2 and k is equal to 2 and z is equal to also 2. So the Miller notation is 2 2 2 and this plane is the 2 2 2 plane, and this 2 2 plane is just the similar type of plane of 1 1 1 plane. This 2 2 2 plane is just parallel to, if we this is 1 1 1 plane, just below it there is 2 2 2 plane, and this 2 2 plane 2 2 2 plane and the 1 1 1 plane is the plane of similar family, that is the plane 2 2 2 1 1 1 3 3 3 4 4 4, all are parallel to each other, and these all are the similar kind of plane, this belongs to the similar family. Now another example, taking the intercept as x is equal to half, y is equal to half and z is equal to half. X is equal to half, y is equal to half, and z is equal to 1. X is equal to half, y is equal to half and z is equal to 1. The reciprocal of the intercept is, that is 2, y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 2. So the plane, this plane, by joining these 3 lines, what plane we get? This plane is 2 2 1 plane. This plane is 2 2 1 plane, and the Miller indices of this plane is 2 2 1 plane. At first we are taking the intercept, then reciprocal of intercept, and this plane is the we can get the Miller indices of that plane, and this is the 2 2 1 plane. Take another example where x is equal to 1 by 3, y is equal to 1 by 2 and z 1. These are the intercept. So taking x intercept as 1 by 3, y intercept as 1 by 2 and z 1. The reciprocal of all intercept is, the reciprocal of 1 by 3 is equal to 3, that is 1 divided by 1 by 3 we can get 3. The reciprocal in y-axis is 2 and the reciprocal of z-axis is 1. Hence the plane, the HKL value of that plane, by joining these 3 lines, which plane we are getting, the HKL value of that plane is 3 to 1, and this plane is the 3 to 1 plane. This plane is the 3 to 1 plane. Another example is that when the intercepts are x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 and z is equal to infinity. Z is equal to infinity means the plane which will get by taking this intercept, this plane will be parallel to z axis. This plane will be parallel to z axis. We can see that x is equal to 1, we are taking x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 and z is intercept of z is infinity. The reciprocal of those intercepts are y is equal to 1, intercept of reciprocal of 1 is 1, h is equal to 1, k is equal to 1 and the reciprocal of infinity is 0, hence L is equal to 0. Hence this plane is 1 1 0 plane. This plane is 1 1 0 plane and this plane is parallel to z axis. This plane is parallel to z axis. Like that, there will be similar types of plane, that is 1 0 1 or 0 1 1. In case of 1 0 1, what will be the plane? This plane will be parallel to the y-axis, as here k value is 0, hence intercept will be infinity, and for 0 1 1 plane the h value is 0, that means the intercept in x-axis is infinity, so the 0 1 1 plane will be parallel to x-axis. Just draw those two planes, that is 1 0 1 and 0 1 1 by yourself, and you can see that those plane will be parallel to y-axis and parallel to x-axis. And these all planes, that is 1 1 0, 1 0 1 and 0 0 1, all planes are the similar types of planes. They belongs to similar family. Now taking another type of plane, that is 1 0 0 plane. In case of 1 0 0 plane, the intercept in x-axis is 1, the intercept in y-axis will be infinity and the intercept of z-axis will be infinity. So the reciprocal of those three intercepts are, for x-axis that is h is equal to 1, for y-axis that is for k 0 and z that is L 0. Hence the plane is the 1 0 0 plane. The Miller indices of plane is the 1 0 0 plane, and the plane which we will get by taking those intercepts, this plane is parallel to as well as x-axis and parallel to y-axis. This plane parallel to y-axis and parallel to z-axis. This 1 0 0 plane parallel to y-axis and parallel to z-axis. This is the 1 0 0 plane. Like that, there are 0 1 0 plane and 0 0 1 plane. For 0 1 0 plane, this plane will be this plane, and this plane will be parallel to x-axis and parallel to z-axis. And for 0 0 1 plane, the plane will be this plane and this plane as well as parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. Draw it by yourself, the two planes 0 0 1 and 1 0 1. Now here the HKL values are given. If HKL values are given, that is here we are taking 2 3 3 plane, then how to draw that plane? How to draw that plane if the HKL values are given? Now the HKL means the reciprocal of the intercepts are given, that is h is equal to 2, k is equal to 3 and L is equal to 3. These are the reciprocal of the intercept. So the intercepts are the reciprocal of 2, that is in x-axis the intercept is half, in y-axis, that is where k is equal to 3, in y-axis the intercept is 1 by 3, and in z-axis the L is equal to 3, so that in z-axis the intercept is equal to 3. So draw a unit cube. Draw a unit cube and take this point as the origin and put these values and just point out those intercept, that is x is equal to half, x is equal to half, y is equal to 1 by 3. This is just arbitrarily I take, not in scale. Y is equal to 1 by 3 and z is equal to 1 by 3. Those are the intercept. X is equal to half. For the plane 2, 3, 3, the intercepts are x is equal to half, y 1 by 3, and in z axis that is 1 by 3. Now by joining these 3 points, what type of plane we get? This is this plane is the red colored plane is the 2, 3, 3 plane. This plane is the 2, 3, 3 plane. So if the Miller indices are given, then take the reciprocal of the Miller indices and those are the intercept value and point out those intercept, and just by joining these 3 point you can get the plane of it, the orientation of the plane. This is the 2, 3, 3 plane. I tried to explain it very clearly. If you have any doubt, please ask me in comment section, and if you like my video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.